It's probably time for another storage crate, so I'm going to move, I guess, all of the mods over there so that we can have a little more room for dumping off all of our excess ammo. I don't know. I mean, I got nothing. Guess technically it's mods and weapons. I forgot that those were even in there. Those knuckles, that is. I could be more precise with my words. So I got around to switching out the shovel and then the fire axe here. I guess that guy can go in there. Here, we'll turn you on and give you a little bit of time. It's not going to be sufficient. So there you go. Now you got enough. Been giving it a little thought, and I know on the last one and on previous ones I mentioned I really wanted to have a motorcycle before we go off into the wasteland. Just wanted to have a vehicle that's a little faster, not to mention one that has some extra storage, so it has an additional row of storage. Well, we have that now. We're kind of set on that front. But it got me to thinking, like, I don't know if I want to move to the wasteland or continue to operate out of this area for the time being. I do like the idea of being in the wasteland, and that is really what I've been thinking all along, but I think maybe, at least for the time being, because we are getting close to a day 28 horde, I don't think I want to relocate just yet. We do have a horde base, sort of, out here, that we can put back together and reuse, assuming I remember to do that before we reach, like, the afternoon or maybe even the morning of day 28. But I don't know, I'm kind of flexible with some different options here.
In a good word for you.
Oh, we got a thing for Vulture Slayer. Look at that. I guess we could do armor piercing. That's not bad stuff. I'm going to take the steel arrows, and it might make sense why later. I don't know. Maybe it won't. Oh, that's right. We weren't doing a quest with him, but I think there was something I wanted to buy. Wasn't there something I wanted to buy from this guy? Maybe we already did. I don't know. Shoot. I guess that one wouldn't be bad. I think that was what I was thinking of, but now that I see that's what it is, I'm like, I don't think so. All right, well, you know, just for the giggles, let's hop on the bike. Let's see how much fuel we have. I don't even know, and if we don't have enough...
I guess it wasn't all that bad.
Oh, I guess it looks like we do have some in hand. Oh, yeah, 19%. I think we might just hit the road today, just for the giggles. So we're just passing through the wasteland, and I thought, you know what, let's go ahead and stop right here. In part because we can do something kind of fun, like... I assumed that was going to be wood. I didn't know that to be true. We can go just stop and run through this place, which shouldn't take too long. And maybe has a decent chance of some good sort of loot for us. I don't know, I mean, we'll see, right? Nope. Thanks for playing, though. Oh. He went for the grab attack. The grab attack is faster. Good for you, buddy. Good for you. I hear you. Okay. I did stop and dismantle a couple of cars on the way just to try and get some additional fuel. We haven't really used much. We're not actually all that far outside of where we were. I mean, if I remember correctly, we were about 2.4 kilometers away from Trader Joel, and we're now 1.6, so we haven't even gone a kilometer yet, but, you know, we're getting there. We're getting there. Here, you know what? Just because, let's go ahead and use one of those guys. That way we don't burn through our food again. That is the thing that I forgot to grab more of it, so... C'est la vie, it'll be what it'll be. Here, as a matter of fact, right quick... man, this walking thing to not upset your broken limb is just kind of obnoxious. We'll drop off a bunch of this stuff, and then, since we can, we'll go ahead and put that fuel in there. It's not going to do a whole lot. It's only 200 fuel, of course, but hey, that's 200 more than we had. I don't suppose this guy's going to open. I don't remember what the deal was with this place. Maybe this isn't one we've been through before. It looked like it was, but guess it's not. That's fine. That's good, actually. That's better. I like going through things we haven't done yet. I should mention that we do have a pretty decent chunk of money right now, so I don't know what we're going to spend that on. I haven't really given that a whole lot of thought. If we wanted to spend it on solar, then... man, I'm sorry to tell you, we need a lot more money than what we have. I'm going to guess this is going to be the way in. Yeah. The good old-fashioned garage door. Garage doors in this game are great. They are so sturdy. 30,000 health, something like that. 30,000 durability, if you prefer that word. At least where non-corporeal, non-organic things are concerned. Okay, I mean, we're really on a mission to get fuel. That's kind of the whole point of this sort of escapade. Is I really just crap. I really just wanted to get us into a position where, hey, how you doing? I jumped way too early. Okay, let's go ahead and close that door. And then we'll go ahead and bandage up right quick. Did that guy die? Oh, he bled out. That's some good luck right there is what that is. Here, let's open the door. See who else that brings. You know what? We haven't used this guy in a minute. Go ahead and put that down. You're never going to get a chance to be bopped by it, are you? Nor you, but I can say that we put it down. It's day 26, it's not day 28. It's just a storm off in the wasteland. A good time, a storm. Or something. Hey, that got acid, interesting. I don't think I knew that those gave acid. I mean, I figured plastics, obviously, but acid, that's a good one. I don't know what for, but it's a good one. There actually are some instances in which you need acid. We needed some for some of the vehicle mods we have. So, you know, doesn't hurt. Buddy. Oh, that was a regular attack that did enough damage to just straight up kill him. No decap or anything, just straight up pure damage. Yeah, see, this place sure looks familiar. This little courtyard area does. Okay, good. Whew. I'm trying not to use as many jumps and power attacks as possible so that we can allow our broken limbs to heal, but it is taking me a minute, so, you know. Yeah, see, then there's going to be a whole hatch up here. Yeah, we've done this place before. I remember this. And I knew there was a bird up here. It was just a matter of when it would appear. Right, birdie? I don't really have a lot of food right now. I only brought a couple of sham chowders. I didn't bring anything else, so we might need to stop at a vending machine or a fast food restaurant or something to get some additional grub, but for now at least it'll be fine. Sure, we'll take that. Again, trying not to sprint, trying not to jump, trying not to do all the things, but gosh, it just takes forever if you don't. So, you know. Definitely take the eggs. That'll give us some more bacon and eggs, or maybe pumpkin pie or blueberry pie, something along those lines. That's good. Okay with that. Ah, man, I didn't reload this guy. Look at that. That's crap right there. What about you? Okay, this one's good. We are going to have zombies as soon as we get in here. So this is what I'm trying to be prepared for. I don't know, can we put a thing... Yeah, it's not really going to work. And I bet if we did this, then that would let us put a thing there and there. And I think that might actually stop the zombies. I'm not 100% sure. I mean, if we put one up there and there, I'm pretty sure that would. I guess if we're going to do that, then it helps to have the correct tool out, right? Yeah, I think maybe that will, because that's going to give them only a one-block passage. So here, let's go in here and we should be able to get through. Hello? Oh, I wonder if we're not triggering them because we're in stealth mode. There we go. Okay. Very calmly do this. And then this gives us the perfect window to hit them once they actually get close enough to be hit. That was a complete and utter waste of time. Okay. Oh well. Nice to see the axe does over 250 points of damage. That's why it's going straight through the various loot boxes that we're dealing with. I guess here, just while we're here, why not? Sure, we'll just eat some chicken soup right now. I don't know, whatever. I mean, it's not really going to do much for us. It was honestly not a good use of the money, but meh, whatever, it's fine. Not really worried about it. I mean, obviously. Okay, one at a time, please. This is not going to work out okay, because I'm not squeezing through the spots here very well. Yeah, that worked out just fine. Okay. Put that guy in place there. How you doing? Once again, trying not to use tons and tons of power attacks, although our arm is almost good to go. I mean, things got a little funny at the end of the last one, we'll say. How about that? I mean, the one guy is dead, the other guy is not. I'm sure he doesn't feel great with an arrow sticking out of his dome, but... Oh, man, look at that. That should have hit. That should have hit. Collision detection is sometimes wonky in this game. I know that. It used to be one of my favorite things to try and shoot around a corner and just end up sticking an arrow in the corner instead of actually shooting the arrow through where it, you know, objectively should have gone. Whatever, it happens. So arm is fine, leg will be fine in just a moment. I'm not overly concerned about that. Let's go ahead and open up all these things. Might have to do things a little out of order here because, as you can see, this wall is about to break down because somebody is bashing through there, and that's exactly what I was afraid might happen. Because if the zombie knocks the safe out of the wall, the loot goes bye-bye. So, you know, whatever. It's a thing. Come on, man. Trying to do this real time, and you're just breaking on me like crazy. That just makes me sad. Here, let's go ahead and clear that out of the way so we can ask this guy to move over and get some shots on him. There we go. Everything is healed up, by the way. We do need a little more health, but otherwise we're pretty good. 34 out of 75 on that guy. We don't already have Stefan's treasure map, or Stefan. I don't know, whatever. Take that guy just out of comparison. Oh, that is... It's very slightly more damage. Well, if that's the case, I mean, I guess we kind of are obligated to do this because it does ever so slightly more damage. Now, the only thing that sucks about that is that one needs to kind of be repaired, but c'est la vie, it is what it is. Dang, we cannot put more than 3 mods on there. Well, that's crap. Who made this game anyway? Who thought that was a good idea? Let's stop them at 3 mods on their armor. Yeah, that's a great idea. That sounds fantastic. Meh. Whatever, it's fine. Not a big fan of that, but I don't have to be. It's alright. Let's grab some plastic right quick, just because we can. It's not a bunch, but it's, you know, a little bit. And oh, look at that. Perfect. We got ourselves a repair kit, so... If we wanted to use that, well, we could. And this will open the door right here, and we should... Oof. That is a whole lot of no right there. A whole lot of nosy. Let's get out of here. I sort of had a plan. I wanted to stick with it. The real reason for our road trip is mostly right here, technically. I mean, there's a nice township right there in the distance, but this is what I wanted to come out here for. So I guess we can drop off some of this stuff. I don't know, do we have... Alright, I just want to drop a few of those things off. We don't need to drop off everything. But I mainly wanted to come out so we can grab some oil shale, because we need... shoot, do we have... Nope, we don't have what we need right there, and I didn't buy any candy for harvesting. I totally didn't even think about it. I should have grabbed some rock busters. I did not. Whatever. I want to do this for a bit, because I want to get us some oil shale so we can make a bunch of fuel, so that I don't have to feel bad about how much fuel we're blowing through with the motorcycle, because we shouldn't be using it, and we should instead be using a more fuel-efficient vehicle, which is for suckers, or something. We should have enough now for 2 full stacks of cans of gas, which, if I remember correctly, would turn out to be a lot. I don't know that we really need the lead, but I kind of thought since we're right here, I guess we can grab some as we're passing through. I mean, it's not that big a deal. We can get a pretty decent chunk in short order. Again, If I'd been thinking this through ahead of time, I would have grabbed some rock busters or something. I mean, I don't know, whatever. Grab some more skill points. I mean, it's fine. It's not that big a deal. Oh, this one might be a good one too, because I don't think we have a whole lot of nitrate powder, so we should probably stop and grab some of these guys just so we can have some materials ready if we want to make, well, actually, nitrate powder you kind of need for a variety of things, so we have some options available. How about that? So we'll just do that much. It gives us 600. That's not too terrible. And then I wanted to keep just kind of running around here for a minute today. I don't want to spend all of our time just harvesting. Although, having spent a bunch of time harvesting, that probably means the next one is going to be a little more focused on doing stuff around the base, around the house, that sort of thing, rather than doing as much wandering around, which we've been doing a lot of that. And, you know, I tend to do that more than anything else because that's what I find enjoyable. I like to just go run around POIs and, you know, loot them. I like going through them. I like the stories they tell for the most part. I'm not saying they're perfect or anything, or they're the greatest thing in the world. I'm not saying that. But I do enjoy them, so it's fun to... Nope, keep that guy. It is fun for me to go through them. Nope, keep that guy. Here, let's go ahead and make a first aid bandage. And then there was something else I wanted to do, which was put gasoline in the bicycle. And yes, I do realize it is not a bicycle, but I'm going to call it a bicycle, and I don't care. Here, we'll drop off a few things there. We don't need the eye candy out here. That'll be fine. Now let's go in. Now that we are not all messed up on our hands and feet sort of thing, it shouldn't be that big a deal to run around in here, right? Look at that. You know, something that I would like to do too, speaking of, you know, kind of plans for the future and all that sort of jazz. Buddy, you're going to be a problem, aren't you? I really would like us to get another point or two, technically two, into agility. That way we can fully max out our blade skills. And I guess bow for that matter too. I really would like to do that. That would be a good idea. It'd be a good use of our skills. A good use of our points towards skills, perks, whatever you want to call them. I don't know. It always kind of weirds me out that they're perks. I guess I don't think of them as perks. I think of them more as skills, but I don't know. Tomato, tomato, that sort of thing. Oh, I think I know which one this is now. I recognize that because I knew there was a box in here. Funny how that works out, isn't it? Let's keep going back out here, though. I'm pretty sure we will have more shelves that we have not yet checked. We'll take that guy because, I don't know, whatever. Free sandwich. Next time we use some vitamins. I'm going to say bandages because I was staring at a bandage. Next time we eat some bandages, we're going to have a lot of fiber, let me tell you what. Now, next time we eat some vitamins, we can go ahead and chew on some of those sandwiches since they're basically going to be free food at that point. Vitamins will prevent us from getting any sort of dysentery. Man, I kind of want to just whack a couple of these guys here because it's a good chunk of plastic for them. It really is. Look at that, 46 plastic for a handful of them. I mean, shoot, there's one more. Yoink. I can't complain about that. Wow, look at that. A trigger burst schematic mod. I guess we'll take the bullet tips. I don't really want the aloe vera. Oh, you know what? Maybe I do want the aloe vera seed. Maybe we'll take that. It's funny, I wasn't even planning on checking any of these crap shelves. It's just kind of like, ugh, gross. And that one, wow, it had some stuff on it. I mean, that one right there was crap. And that one had crap on it and had even more crap than the other one that had crap. Go figure. This is just a lot of crap. It's useful crap, though, for the most part. I mean, probably won't use any steroids at this point, but I suppose you never know. Sure, we'll take all the things, because we did make a point of collecting some lead from the ground. Ah, dang it. I knew I only needed one more. Well, I didn't know. I figured we probably needed one more hit. I just couldn't get it in time. That's fine. And we'll go ahead and whack that guy. Actually, out of curiosity, that's a decent little chunk of metal. And it triggers the zombies before we go in there. Well, ain't that convenient? Come on down. You're the next contestant on Machete to the Face. You guys want to go through the door? That would help me out. We can do this place in the wrong order. I'm not opposed to that, really. I'll check that shelf, too, while we're at it, right? Here, let me help you out. Come on out. I say, I'm pretty sure I hear someone getting close. Man, you found the metal spikes. That sucks to be you. Here, let me make sure that you fall into that. Although, you know what? Oh, dang it. I was about to say, I do want the experience for that, but... oh well, it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world as we know it. We'll go and make some bandages. Yeah, we'll get some more bandage materials. Look at that. Gotta love it. It's funny these days. No, I didn't. Oh, crap. Didn't want you. These days, I kind of look at it like the regular bandages. Yeah, they're pretty good. I mean, they take a bunch of cloth, so they're not small in terms of the investment in them. It's fairly significant, really. There was a bunch of corn in that guy. So we're now sort of going around backwards, and we'll have to go back out the other way, I think, to continue going on the correct direction. But I figured while we're running around in this place, we might as well clean up and try and save the last for last. I don't know. Maybe that's not the best idea, but it was the one I had, so here we go. Intentionally not looking right there, therefore if something comes I won't know. And I can say I had no clue, or something. I don't know, whatever. Take another Forge Ahead magazine, that's a good one. How you doing? That's funny, I took a swing and I was like, oh, that's not even an actual zombie, and then it spun around, I'm like, oh, it's an actual zombie. That ended up working out well. You know what? Here, we'll take this guy, because those are usually a good chunk of rocks. I've been trying to make sure that we are slowly collecting all the things we're going to need for concrete. Let's go ahead and chew on some soup there. It's miso soup, so there's probably not a whole lot of chewing would be my guess, but you know, I suppose you never know. Can I not stack an item on that? Interesting. I don't think I realized it worked that way. It doesn't actually take up the space it looks like it takes up. So this is where we were earlier. This was the room that had the box in it that I said, oh yeah, I know where we are now. So we can go ahead and open up those guys. And you know what? While we're here, yoink. Since it just is a stab done. Lots of plain bandages. Lots and lots of plain bandages, but it's all right. Only 5 for that? That's kind of funny. Shopping carts give you more. Even though they're smaller in appearance. Go figure. And only take 1 whack. Well, 1 power whack. Hey, look at that, vitamins. I was talking about vitamins earlier, so I guess the fastest way, come on, to get around here, I think would probably be to go out this way, and then we can go over and get out here. I think that way is going to be faster than trying to deal with anything else. That's where our final loot is going to be, I believe, is up high. I just want to make sure we're not leaving anyone behind. I mean, really any loot behind. Like, these guys sometimes are kind of good. Couch. We don't need a couch right now. Well, you never know with the cupboards. I mean, look at it. We already have some corn bits, so it doesn't hurt to take any of them. And we can read the mag. Here we go. We have completed all of the recipes in the game. I mean, I guess we can give that some fanfare. A lot more fanfare than I would have given it, but hey, you do you. And then, I don't know, we're gonna have a bird up here? Maybe, maybe not. It's funny, I remember this particular POI from a previous series in which I didn't really want the feathers. Stay down. I remember finding a couple of these places, like a couple different ones. And they were handy because I knew this was a tier 3 location, and I knew that it would have tier 3 loot. Get rid of you. Ah, man, you weren't supposed to hit me. That's annoying. Okay, perfect. How you doing there, buddy? Yoink. It must really suck to run around trying to catch the player when they're as annoying as I am. Oh. Oh, crap. Having said that, I wasn't paying attention to stamina. That's what you get, right? Hubris and all that. Where's the crawler guy? Here you are. I didn't even realize I blew off his leg, or his foot. It wasn't my intention. I was actually going for his head, but in my defense, he was crawling at the time, and I missed. There you go. Let's open up the loot we got. Wow, that sets a record. That is by far the worst box I've ever opened. I broke 17 lockpicks trying to get into it. Wow. That is just not even normal. Oof. Goodness. You know, just to finish the thought about I knew it was a tier 3 location, the reason why that matters is because tier 3 is when the tier 3, the final loot for the building, for the POI, that's when they start having treasure maps in their chest. And the reason that matters is the mod I was playing at the time had some treasure maps that would ultimately lead to some pretty cool stuff. That's why I knew it was tier 3 and why I cared, because I wanted to find those treasure maps. Anyway, that's going to do it for this one. We will catch up on the next one. I don't have room for any of this, do I? Well, I guess I got to put some things away. Catch that one, till, and thanks for watching. See you later.